Hey everyone. So, just doing a quick video update for you guys. I've been working all day. I know it's Mother's Day, but me and my wife spent Mother's Day yesterday to avoid all the typical Mother's Day traffic. And I spent today tearing everything out of this three-car garage and preparing for my CNC Plasma table by Spark Robotic. It's a 4x8 table. So, I'm a little bit out of breath because we just got finished, both my wife and I, and she's awesome for helping me. We moved the big American pacemaker lathe that used to be over there where the pile of 2x4s are, same orientation, and moved the Excello knee mill from that far corner over here. And, you know, and I've been moving all of this crap that was in here out of the way. Now it's time for me to finish cleaning up this pile of shit in the middle of the floor and get everything stacked back in here. Everything will be in this bay, hopefully. I can have some leftovers in this bay, but not much. Something that I could easily move out. The forklift will be parked here, so when the CNC plasma table comes on Friday, that I could just drive out, pick it up, move all this shit out of the way, and then bring it in, turn the corner, and put it up against this wall. So I've got enough room to finish the insulation and the sheeting on here. Luckily, I bought all the insulation and OSB before the economy took a shit. I actually bought it a couple of years ago before COVID, so I just never finished it due to various things. So I got enough room behind the American pacemaker to get back in here. Not a lot of room, but I do have room. And I can finish that, tear this cabinet off the wall, get this thing all wired up, finish cleaning it up, get some paint on it, get the American rotary phase converter mounted to this wall somewhere. And then once all the sheathing is done in here, I can start running conduit and electrical outlets and air lines and stuff like that. I'm not sure where my compressor is going to go, but I'll find a place for it. I quoted out doing the insulation on the ceiling for closed cell spray foam, and man, they want like $4 or $5 to do the ceiling. It's roughly 600, actually about 700 square feet at 2 inches. That's a lot of money. I priced this whole garage out when I first moved in, and they told me they would do the whole thing for $2,000 back in 2018. Now we're talking $4 or $5 just to do the ceiling. It's insane. So, but it is what it is. You know, that's our government for you. So anyway, when the CNC plasma table comes in, I'll bring it in, turn the corner with the forklift, put it over there. I'm not sure if it's going to go up against the corner or more centered. I'll figure it out once it's in here. It's really hard to determine where machines are going to go until you have them in here. A fine example is this setup here. I was pretty confident that the mill would be closer to the lathe, but it's just too tight. You know, right there, it's tight, but I can make do with that. You know, most of the work area on the lathe is not going to require me to be way back in here. So it's fine. This shop or this bench will go in the new shop. It's going to be put over here, tucked up against tight to the mill for the time being, just to get it out of my way. And then, I got to bring all this stuff back in here. So let me show you guys where the new shop is going. I've been spending a lot of time clearing this area out because this is where I've been keeping my cars on this, and my projects and stuff on this concrete slab. And now I got them all back here. This is what I call the front corner. So this wall that goes this way, I consider this the front, which is facing the house over here. Reason I consider that the front is because the man door, see the white boat fender over here? The man door will be just on the other side of that, and then there'll be a 10 wide by 9 foot tall garage door, and then another one of those over here. 3 foot between the corner to the garage door and 3 foot between the doors. Back corner of the building is over there. It's 24 feet, 50 feet from here to that post right there. My Kia is parked in what would be the bay that faces the road. There's going to be a 10 by 10 door on that wall. And hopefully, if my contractor follows through with what he said, this concrete and all the prep work forms and everything will be dealt with. He's going to tear this out, get rid of it, and do all the forms and everything by the end of this coming week. And I can call to get an inspection, and then they can pour the week after. So the plan is off this 10 by 10 door to do at least a 13-foot wide asphalt driveway out to the road, which is absolutely necessary because my forklift's going to be stored in this garage. So there's no way that I can drive that thing through the yard. It sinks as soon as you get it on the grass. So these two trees are a bit of an issue for me, and if I can find the money to get rid of them before the building goes up, I'm going to. But they're enormous. Okay, so this stake, and again that boat fender, is the left edge of the door. The door opening is here, the garage door, but on that wall, obviously. So you can see I got room to pull out and go around the tree, which is fine. But once the building's up, if I decide to take those trees down later, it's going to be really difficult. They'll have to take it down into sections, and they still have to do that, but they'll have to like lower it down. And with those trees being as big as they are, you know, it's just a big risk between the house, the garage, and then the new garage. So I'm going to see if I can figure out a way to get the money to take those down beforehand. The plan down the road is to redo my asphalt driveway, curve it around, and come towards the building so that this is all asphalt, right? And the asphalt will actually go to the back of what I call this my machine shop now, and then it'll follow this line here to this stone, and then come back here to the back corner of the building so that I got room to park my trailer and stuff over here. I got asphalt area where I could put this propane tank that's going to be supplying gas to both buildings, and then when they come deliver propane, that they can just pull in back in there and then fill the tank up without it being a big issue. And yeah, this portable garage will go away. My skid steer's in there right now, and right now, even though that thing's starting to rip up, it looks a lot better than a piece of heavy equipment in the driveway or in the yard. So on the other side of the machine shop garage, I've been stacking up other projects. I got my boat that I'm trying to sell, and I got to do some work to that. It's got low compression, and I've got this parts truck here that I'm pulling the engine out of and transfer case, possibly the rear end and tires, and selling what's left or scrapping what's left. It's a 5.3 LS. So that's my other shop. That's 20 feet deep roughly by 50 feet long roughly. I measured a long time ago, wasn't super accurate about it. I want to eventually replace the roof on that, but this half of the building is technically my wood shop. I got my table saw, chop saw set up, bandsaw in there, drill press, wood planer in there. Nothing's organized, so I won't show you guys it right now. This other half will eventually be in my upholstery area. I'm probably going to put a garage door off this side and a ramp coming down, maybe a lean-to off of that side, so I can eventually put my skid steer and lawnmower over there. But we'll see. Yeah, but that's it. Just a quick update for you guys. Not my typical video, but then again, I haven't put any videos out in a long time in regards to Alvarez Metalworks. So that's what's going on. We're getting ready to make some big changes. So thanks for watching. Thanks for the support, and talk to you guys later.